Fiji Airways TEIVOVO Rugby Show.
Bula, I'm Kaldan Khmer. Welcome to our special episode of Fiji Airways TEIVOVO Rugby Show, featuring the Fiji Bidder Marist Sevens 2022, which also happens to be the 46th edition of the mother of all Rugby Sevens tournaments in Fiji. It all started in 1976 with the first prize being 5 cartons of the sportsman's beer, which all 9 teams promptly sat around and shared. And according to that scholar of history, coach Ben Colley, that's also where the first taki of beer started in Fiji. Like every other sporting event in Fiji and around the world, the Fiji Bidder Marist Sevens has been affected by the global COVID-19 pandemic. And as such, numbers of participating teams this year was restricted to 48 men's teams, 12 women's teams, and 16 age grade teams, 18 to 21-year-olds. Among the men's teams was a very special one, the All Black Sevens. The real magic of the Fiji Bidder Marist Sevens is actually not so much what happens on the field, although that is pretty special as well, but what happens behind the scenes that makes it tick so efficiently and so successfully for nearly half a century now.
Well, sir, could you tell me your name and your role here?
Yeah, my name is Chonevuli. I'm the Director Ticket Sales and Reconciliation for the Marist Sevens. And I've been involved with the Marist Sevens for a number of years after leaving high school. I took a bit of a break when I got married in '99. But came back to the scene in 2012 when I came back to Fiji after serving in Tonga. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm glad to be here, and I lead a team of 13 staff. They are comprised of the 2 banks, Westpac and ANZ. So what we do is ticket reconciliation. When the tickets are printed, we recount them to make sure they are accurate. And then every morning we have a meeting with the tellers, and I try to brief them about the importance of telling, accuracy, being vigilant, and I usually say a prayer for them before the day begins. And the same thing here with my team. We monitor ticket sales and we provide an update to press, Lawrence Tikram, say every 3 or 4 hours on how our ticket sales are progressing. As you know, our ticket sales are printed during the COVID period, so we only got 80% of the stadium, as well as the embankment, as well as the grass here. So, and at the end of the day, our team actually goes and counts the cash with the team. So we want to make sure that, yes, there's transparency in the way we've accounted for the funds, for the money that is being collected at the end of a Marist Sevens tournament. Yeah. And we are all volunteers. Yeah.
Yes, man.
We're all volunteers.
Well, thank you for playing your part and bringing all of this together.
Yeah.
My second question, which team are you supporting here today and why?
Boy, I guess there are a lot of teams that are here, but I think being a Marist tall boy, I have to support my own team.
Yes, that's right. You're not good.
I'd just like to add something.
Sure.
Our work here, we work very closely with the Fiji Police Force in terms of the security of the funds and also the transits.
Right.
And I like to acknowledge their support over the years, because if it wasn't for their support, something may have happened, sadly it doesn't happen. So thank you to the Fiji Police Force, to the Commissioner and the men on the ground that have been helping us every day.
For your time.
Volunteers with a Marist family spirit. That's a big part of the key to their success. 300 volunteers at the 46th tournament.
Thomas Fissau. Yeah, I'm with the finance department. I look after the prize money. Yeah, and I have my team, Simon Shaw and Wilbur Anguni. The three of us, we prepare the prizes for the team. 47,000 is distributed to all the teams. Whether they win or lose, every team gets money back, sort of. And it goes also with fuel cards for those teams that come out of the towns or rural areas. We give them the fuel cards. That has been sponsored by Pacific Energy.
Raka, Thomas, do you have a favorite team that you're supporting this tournament?
The Marist team, we are a young team, so supporting them. And this tournament they have done well, they've reached the elimination stage.
And over the 3 days, many of them never even get to see a game. They are at their post, whether it be at the front gate, Bidesi Park, in the tunnel, or the medical room. Rain, hail, or shine.
Team Seahawks. Seahawks. Huh?
No, not like that.
Dia mana?
Not like that.
Dia mana?
So I look after the physios. Here at the Fiji Marist Sevens, player welfare is paramount for us. Apart from having doctors, we also have a chiropractor, we have a dentist on site, we have nurses, and we have the team from St. John. But apart from that, we have the students here from FNU. The students from FNU, they really enjoy coming to this event because the Marist Sevens allows them to put into practice what they've learned on the books, and it also challenges some of the ideas that they learned back in school. I have been in this system ever since I was a small boy. I started as a ball boy, and then I worked up to look after the team that runs the ball boys, and then now I've been given the privilege to look after the medics team. Normally, we have a lot of joint injuries. So what this means is most of the players, they focus on the big muscles. They don't look at the joint muscles or they don't do functional exercises. But it's surprising, we were just talking about it, there's not much injuries, and that's a really good thing. People have been learning from all these managers brief we give them every year before the games. We normally drive it there about these kind of things, and it seems to be sinking in.
What motivates you to give your time and come in every year and help officiate here?
That's a good question. I've never thought of it, but I think it's just because I've been through the system. My dad was in it. Now I'm in it as well, and just working in this team with a lot of experienced people, it's almost like a family, and you can't let your family down. So that's why we come back every year.
I'm Menaz, and I'm one of the clinical coordinators at Fiji National University for the physiotherapy program.
Okay, awesome. And is this your first year working at the Marist?
No, this is my fourth year.
Your 4th year, wow, okay.
We have been coming here every year with our students, and this is a great opportunity for us to come and experience what the other physios have been doing here, and our students get a good exposure.
So what do you have to say about this tournament, the atmosphere, working here? Do you enjoy it?
It has been wonderful, and we have been taken good care of. We've been provided with everything, and the main thing is the experience that we get. We get to see a lot of different types of injuries, and whatever we learn in school, we can come and do our practice and learn from other physios who are also attached with the team.
Raka, sir, could I get your name and your job here?
Yes, Mr. Polandero. I'm in the marshals. We direct the teams to the appropriate venues and the grounds.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. And what made you decide to give up your Saturday and come down and officiate the Marist Sevens and volunteer, give your time?
Yes, thank you. It is because of the values of the Marist brothers.
Yes.
The 5 values, the five pillars of the presence, and one of the values is presence. So we are here together to support the Marist Rugby Club.
Jay.
Bula, how are you?
Jay, what company do you work for?
DXC.
DXC, and they're selling all this merchandise here. This is awesome stuff you guys have got here. So Jay, I've got a few questions for you, bro. Which team are you supporting here today and why?
Seahawks.
Seahawks?
Yep, we've got 2 teams. One is Seahawks,
right?
One is Rewasa Tavuni.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Those very good teams there. And why are you supporting these teams, Jay, if you don't mind me asking?
We've been engaged with them for 1 year now.
I see.
The ladies team, we've been engaged there for 1 year now.
Right.
Yeah, so we're supporting all the rugbies in Fiji because they need all the support, you know.
That's awesome, bro. I see you guys make the Rawasa rugby jerseys there. Oh,
those are the merchandise, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm Joe Wakatawi, president of Suba Rugby Referees. I'm coordinating the referees for the Marist on behalf of Fiji Rugby Referees. We are just made up mainly of Suba referees with inclusion of our 2 international referees, Tevita Rovereni and Tepo Saleu. And we are quite fortunate that we had a guest referee who's coming all the way from Japan. She's here as an English student, learning English, and we are quite happy that she's here to officiate with us.
Queenie Bully. Ano.
Nice to meet you. And you're a guest referee from Japan, am I right? That's awesome. How are you finding Fiji so far?
Fiji is so good.
Yes?
Yeah.
And the rugby, you enjoying refereeing?
Yeah, rugby is good, referee is good. All
Do you play as well?
play is so finish.
Okay.
Finish after referee start.
Right. And I understand you're here in Fiji and you're living here now, studying here, is that right?
This 3 weeks stay Fiji.
Yeah.
Free bird school.
Yeah.
English school.
Right.
I go Nandi.
Yeah.
Nandi school.
Nandi. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
This week, Marist Sevens
Yes.
from Suba.
Right. After you go back.
Yeah. 2 weeks more after back.
Yeah, it's been exciting, you know, just like any other Marist Sevens, you know, a lot of opportunities to run in, walk on, come back, run in, you know, a different game, different dynamics. So it's always exciting and a lot of opportunity for development for us here.
When we come back, we speak to the fans, the teams, the emperor, and the sponsor.
Sambul na nangango tsoni na nitomatim ngango na roots exile may natewa we levu ngarutu wono levu itu tadab sorto ngami na farm go itu la tu me Itu sangtan Indo ni tumatua si ni tunggasi itu sarang adoro itu la tu dure tato itu sarang alala itu. Itu club game tu ngamai tedilevu na vida ngamada saochi sama itu budina itu ngole tu mina iso televungo sama itu tuwa na ngamai wa tuwa. Man itu la tu mina ko. Aman itu mi tabi sa itu sada talangan ni sini wa itu mani itu nganggatungan na bonus game. Itu sa bin avalim chambi vai exposure. Itu na numam itu na lesson ngom itu na literin talmai itu na la talmi en baibo se na Fiji bitanga tarabam itu sana livai tabiani.
Si matak nga.
Kami singatam.
Alang ko sirili bimawai o lorowani onatalo. Nito chimi bakan indo Gambaki bulang ni winta ka na Marist na nini kito na na final. Karena support sara win kato kami gitu ya tahu na final. Saya tahu Raka. Kaya na lagu tu mina singini ko. Gitu dini gitu torcu na gitu bengi gitu nanto na gitu. Ya gitu sahabat ini sarcom gitu ya tahu na final.
Odine num du timmi eta na bu cetaki na timnya.
Oh, All Blacks.
Sanjena?
Ayo. Balik kami gitu bitu kuntungan ni tolak tu mi ba.
Ina boleh. Dona itu ni biar bertakabir telangan na doni bitokon se bir na menitamba.
Gitu kalau ngata ni gitu mai saraboto na Marist. Fiji beta 46 Marist.
Ni rongo tan no madala orang tongo no masarang gani serra. Au kalau ngata ni redi kemni.
Early on day 3, our team also caught up for a quick word with Emperor Bosco.
How is this tournament compared to previous years for you?
Well, I think it's still going on as it started from. It's been a popular one. And a lot of people, a lot of teams would like to come and show their talents here, which is good. And it's really getting everybody throughout Fiji. They want to come.
Do you have a team that you follow in here, the sevens that you are going for?
At the moment, I'm just open to every team. Team. I just want to come and watch.
Lastly, Pio, do you think the Fiji Bita Marist Sevens has contributed or helped develop the game of rugby here in this country, in Fiji?
Yes, I think it does, because I started it in 1976 when I came back from England, and I used to play sevens in England. So I started in 76, and it's really grown, and it's really good because, as I said, it's a platform for every members to come and show their talents. And for the selectors to come in, the Fiji Rugby Union selectors to come in and watch on the thing. And I think it's really good. It's, as I said, even when we started it, it started to grow. And now I said, one of those years we had 169 teams. And we use all the grounds in Suva for all the pool games. And they only come here on the quarterfinals. But it's still very popular at the moment, which is good. Good to see it. It's still going on as it was.
Joe, you enjoying the tournament so far?
Well, of course, we've 46 years, been through 46 years, and also with the All Black team here, that makes this tournament a very, very special tournament. To run a tournament like this for 46 years, it takes some bidding. It takes some bidding, right? It just goes to show that the promotion, the marketing, the work that's done behind the scene by the organizers, is showing a very, very good result. In the case that 46 years, Colin, what tournament have run for 46 years?
Not many.
For us, we are very proud of the Marist Rugby Club, and being associated with them, it has really created that awareness in our brand, and has also shown to the people of Fiji that Fiji Bita is here to stay, and Fiji Bita will always be here to support grassroots rugby as well as the development of the country.
Joe, I remember the very early days where it was a few cartons of beer and you were here handing it out to the winners. Can you tell us about those memories right in the very beginning in the 1970s?
Well, Colin, I remember I was still in Marist at Form 6 in Marist when they had the first Fiji Bita Marist Sevens. And the prizes was 5 cartons of beer.
Right.
But that 5 cartons of beer was given to the winners, and the winners shared it among the rest of the teams. And I remember there were about 9 teams that took part.
Right.
So from 5 cartons of beer to our total sponsorship about 70,000, has come a long way. Yeah. Organizing such tournament as this the total cost is about 250,000.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we have a lot of co-sponsors to help out. So for us in Fiji Bitter and Paradise Beverages, we are so proud to be associated with Marist Rugby Club because they do such a wonderful job.
They do.
And if they didn't do a wonderful job, we wouldn't be here. So I take my hat off to Lawrence and his team for the work they have done.
Joe, one of the amazing things, as usual, is the support of the Marist family. 300 volunteers this year. I know you've had more in the past in the bigger tournaments. That makes it very special as well, doesn't it?
Well, with 300 volunteers, that speaks volume for itself. For us, we come in with our own team of workers to try and add on to the flavor that Marist has done. And we hope that this tournament will continue to grow. And from what we see with the New Zealand All Blacks coming here to play, that speaks a lot of volume. That tells you that Fiji is a place to come if you want to play sevens. Come to Fiji, you will be playing not one team, you'll probably be playing 5 Fiji teams because they are all good.
Yes.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Fiji New Zealand play.
Yes.
Finally, it'll be very exciting if that's the case.
Well, he said, Clark Laidlaw said he's got to get past Army in his quarterfinal, so he was worried about Army. He said they're a very good team.
Well, they're all good. Like I said, Army's good, Police Blue, Police White, right? What's the Tevuni? They're all good. You make one silly mistake, you'll miss out.
Well, Joe, congratulations again. The biggest, longest running, most successful tournament in Fiji and in the world. It would rank up there as one of the best. Congratulations again, Joe, for all of your support. Fiji Bitter, Paradise Beverages, fantastic job. Raka.
Raka, Carlton.